Hi Kaiki Liam Tala. Hi guys, Liam here, and today I have another story I'm going to be telling. My story today will cover my favorite foreign language song. This story, unlike my last few stories I have told, does not go way back to my earliest parts of my life. This story starts a few months ago, actually. I've had a friend on my street who I've grown up with for many years, and one of the things we've done over the last few months is they would play a song and I would try and guess the country which the song originates from. Some videos and countries had obvious songs such as Drunken Sailor for Ireland, Jarabe Tapati for Mexico, Tarantella Napoletana for Italy, Rule Britannia for the UK, Traditionnelle Musette for France, Minecraft music for Sweden, or heck, even Gangnam Style for South Korea. Among the songs I had mentioned, only a few of them I knew before hearing them for the first time while guessing where they came from. However, there would come one song that I never heard before that I kept thinking about after one particular time we tried this new habit. This song, which is of Finnish origin, was called Säkkijärven Polkka, a popular and well-known folk tune in Finland that has been around for about 100 years or so, from what I've read. The first time I heard this song, I was left shocked, wondering just how a random song from nowhere could attract my attention. I became fascinated with the accordion used throughout as well as the violin parts. Now, being a song from Finland, the entire song was sung in Finnish, and I hadn't been too familiar with cultural aspects from Finland. But as I listened to it, however, I felt drawn to the melody and old-style elements of the song combined with the Finnish lyrics, which made me vibe happily. I'm even going to admit that this song almost made me tear up thanks to the combination of the accordion parts and the Finnish lyrics, all being simultaneously played together, since combining several great instruments and a voice, whether it's in English, Finnish, or any other language, can really draw the listener closer like never before. I would say this has changed my perspective in a sense about songs being sung in foreign languages, since this one hit me hard in a good way. Säkkijärven Polkka would become highly famous during World War II and the Continuation War, thanks to the Finnish army using it with the same frequencies as landmines that were radio controlled by the Soviets, which were meant to blow up when receiving certain three-note transmissions, but the usage of the song by the Finnish would jam the Soviet signals, stopping the bombs from going off thanks to the note transmissions being the same pitch as the Soviets. While World War II is remembered for much more in terms of the obvious, which I am not going to get into detail about, it's truly fascinating in my opinion to learn that Finland has a great bit of history when it comes to their part in using Säkkijärven Polkka to defeat their enemies' tactics. This process would continue for the next 3 or so days after they first did it, being broadcast constantly to prevent the mines from exploding. The name of this song references a former Finnish town known as Säkkijärvi, which is, as of now today, Kondratyevo, an area in Russia, as well as the polka style of dance, a style originated in the 19th century in Czechia, and it spread to many areas around the world, and in Europe especially, within nearby countries to Czechia, such as Poland, Slovakia, Austria, Germany, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Iceland, and Finland. To this day, this song remains popular amongst Finnish music and is a widely covered piece of work by accordionists in Finland. I think I can say that just one aspect from another culture can cause one to be more open-minded about learning more about certain countries and how they work compared to their own native homeland. This song, despite only having known it for about 2.5 months to this point, has since become one of my all-time favorites now to listen to, even if I can't sing it properly, since my tongue can only handle so much Finnish at once. But that's besides the point. After a while, I began to search up more stuff relating to Finnish culture, some examples being saunas, which until that point I had no idea were of Finnish origin, as well as the moki, or summer cottages that Finns would visit on lake islands throughout the country to celebrate Juhannus, or midsummer with bonfires and so much more. I enjoyed reading about how in tune with surroundings and nature the Finnish people are as well, since I can relate with my walks that I show on video from time to time. Finland is also a popular place to view the northern lights, especially up north in places such as Rovaniemi, Levi, Ulis, Zahariselka, and Inari. Ice hockey, a sport that I myself watch on small occasions, is also the most popular sport in Finland, as well as having popularity in neighboring countries such as Sweden, Russia, Czechia, Slovakia, Germany, Latvia, etc. As I've said before and numerous times throughout this video, hearing one small part of a different culture from a country one is not too familiar with at first can really make them want to learn more, and that is what I felt when I first heard Säkkijärven Polkka after hearing that it was Finnish. I hope you've enjoyed my story of me talking about this song and Finnish culture, and just before I end the video, I'd like to announce that I'm going to be putting every video where I tell my stories into a playlist so that people can find them easier and want to rewatch them later on if they wish. And as always, voit vapasti komentoja. Feel free to comment your thoughts on the video and I will respond to all comments. Until then, I will see you guys later.